Alright, now, I would usually just say my own intro, Sheriff here, and today, but now, I'm just gonna say this. I have my own theory, and most of you guys have your own theory about this, but you see this right here, Madness Combat 11? Yeah, most of you guys watched this. But look. Okay, I was watching a little bit of it, but okay. Uh, okay. You see this first, right? You see this first red figure. Now, of course, people will say, this is Jeb. Well, I agree with you guys. Of course, this is Jeb, because he's picking out blood. Right here, this guy. Most of you guys would say, it's Deimos! Or some of you guys might say, oh, it's just something, or someone else. But, you kinda look at it, really. This is my theory. This is the first figure, and this is the second. The first is Jeb. But if you look at the second one, I believe it's the sheriff. Why? I have 3 reasons. Number 1, you look at Deimos, right? He died, and he managed to get into the Flee world. Now, of course, the sheriff, he died peacefully, and he didn't manage to get to the Flee world. This was the time before Madness even started. So, you know how the sky was white and the sun was out? But yeah, in episode 3, sheriff dies, the sun dies, and you already know the other stuff. But, yep, as soon as the sun died, the sky turned red and all that crap, and then the sheriff died at that moment, so he didn't experience, like, most of the madness happening. Now, my second reason on why the second figure is actually, you know, the sheriff, you look at it, Jeb died in Madness Combat 8. And, of course, you guys already know, he didn't want to come back. Right? He didn't want to come back. So, he went the way of the sheriff. If you look at the Wikipedia of it, which of course I'll go to it. Jeebus Wiki. Now, you look at this. Jesus Christ, the Savior, also known as Jeebus, and affectionately Jeb, like Crinkles, is a major character in the Madness Combat series. Crinkles has said that Jesus went the way of the sheriff, meaning that he won't return. Now, you look at it, and you look at here, people are saying that's Jeb because he's puking out blood. He went the way of the sheriff, and this is the sheriff who went his own way, peacefully, and he hasn't been into the Flee world. So, now my final reason is, and I might as well head on to my comment here, and of course, it's right here. Third, Jeb and Sheriff are like best friends, however Jeb is the bodyguard. Pretty much, they're pals. Now, of course, you guys can support my theory by just liking it, and if you want, you can just put a reply. But most likely, you can put a like to it if you want to. But again, though, these are my three reasons, of course.